Yeah, fellows, welcome to the show. Before I begin, there may be some trolls coming to my channel. They're supporters of Tommy Sotomayor. And I made a comment on a young lady's video channel. She went in on Tommy also. Well, she went on Tommy, and I made a comment about Tommy Sotomayor. Weak men will follow Tommy Sotomayor, and they'll defend him. Weak men that can't deal with black women. I know there's problems in the black community, okay? What we need to do is open our eyes and realize as black males that our community has gotten fucked by the dominant society. We've been made feminine and our women have been made more masculine, which is what they're doing, trying to do all of society out there, okay? So to sit there and troll black women is just a sign of some bitch assness and weakness. So anyway, I made a comment explaining that, Tommy likes to steer shit up because he gets more clicks. More clicks he gets, the more money he can laugh his ass to the bank on. I know what Tommy is doing. I know that's why he has a bunch of channels. I don't watch his stuff. I don't watch anyone that demeans black women or the black race. As for his supporters, they're usually weak, oftentimes dark-skinned men, just like Tommy, who the black community, unfortunately, is victim of white supremacy. The women tend to go for lighter males. Not all, though, but there's a tendency there to go for the biracial males or the lighter males, okay? That's left over from slavery. We're too dumb to realize that. That's just white supremacy at work within our own group. So you might see these trolls come to the channel to talk some shit. Just let me know and I'll delete their comments and ban them. No big deal. They're already starting to come after me on this woman named Sin's channel. Now, I've been watching Sin. I agree with just about everything she says. And I have no problem with what she's saying, even about interracial dating. I agree with it. But am I going to drop my girlfriend for it? No, I'm not that cold-blooded. I'd be an asshole. I wouldn't be worth dating if I did something like that. But I do, agree with what she's saying about it. As long as there's white supremacy around, it's a different issue when you're dating outside your race. But also, I'm going to leave 2 links below this video. If you're Caucasian, I want you to click on the links. But it doesn't matter what you are. One is to a photo of what's called a laughing barrel. A lot of you guys are not aware of this, but black people, when we're in the presence of white people, we were not allowed to laugh. We had to stick our heads in a laughing barrel and laugh until we got the funny out of us. Also, if we did something wrong in front of a white fella, we had to kiss his feet. So I've got photographs of a black man kissing a white man's feet, showing proof of that, and also a photograph of the original laughing barrel. For those of you who are, Caucasian, you don't know anything about, what's going on with black folks. That's just one small example of what we have gone through. I don't want to make this a racial channel. Our goal is to help all races of males solve their dating issues. But I am a black male, and I am affected by the problems in the black community. I'm not trying to bring my troubles to work with me, but I also deal with black males on this channel. So that's why I try to educate them to our real history, so they have some kind of pride about themselves. If you're Caucasian, you've been lied to about the real history. But it's designed to make you feel good so that you support, the white supremacy agenda. Hopefully, the males that come here are decent. And as I look at society, I realize that as I'm trying to explain to these people on this channel, because they're attacking me now, thinking I'm afraid and all that, but it is a war going on. I used to listen to Jason Black of the Black Authority, and he kept saying, we're at war, we're at war, and I just blew it off. And so I started delving into it. Any group of people that would do the heinous acts that they've been doing and lying and all types of just evil. I don't want to use the word evil, but it doesn't, none of those fits. I don't seem like I'm superstitious or some kind of religious nut, but it's just, who does that kind of stuff? Like, who shoots a boy down in the streets? So I realized, and I'm watching what the white supremacists do and how they send people out to troll and all that kind of stuff. They are at war. It is a war. Unfortunately, Black folks, we tend to be kind of dumbed down, kind of slow on the uptake at times, even though we're starting to wake up. They haven't realized it is a war going on. Hopefully, most of us will wake up to the truth and start taking it more seriously. I told the young lady Sin that, you know, you got to watch from giving out too much information about yourself, because they will track you down. Just as she wants to start doing hangouts or, you know, webinars, they can get the IP address and go right to your house, find it right where you live from the IP of the address of the webinar. So she got to be careful. I don't want to see anything happen to her. And these people, they are at war. They will send someone to her house. They will make sure shit happens. They're organized. Every time something happens to a cop, they come out in his defense and raise money for him. That's how organized they are. Our community, we don't raise money for shit. But hopefully that shit will change. Let's get some real shit here now. Some comments. Mario, hey yo, Supreme, give me a shout out, brother. I just fucked another bitch. Tell us about it, Mario. Tell us the scenario. Do a full field report for the fellas here. It may help motivate them. Okay. Congratulations on getting over your issues. So you go out there and do what a man needs to do, which is attract women. Nathan Miller, why does it say over 40 on the board behind you? Well, I'm over 40. I'm way over 40. I'm 17 years over 40. But that was actually for a product for people that were over 40 pounds or over 40 years in age, okay? Which I'm actually going to reenact in a few days. Money in the Bank says, Supreme just watched Bill, that's Bill Greathouse of TFL, fellas. TFL video. He said some bad things about you at the end of his video. Thought you'd like to know, around 1950 mark. And I said to him, so you watched a full video put out by TFL? Did he tell me about him talking about me for the purpose of? See, I'm suspect of people. Basically, he wants to see us start an internet war while I sit back and watch popcorn. That's what I'm thinking. And see us battle and shit, which is a waste of time. Not interested in battling. That one dude a long time ago, Nutword, something or another, wanted to bait me, and he smokes weed. I don't respect, and I know that those people that are trolling me or watching this, I don't respect any black male that smokes weed. Period. A lot of my viewers who are black, you smoke weed, and you'll lie to me about it. Yeah. You'll lie to me about it. Or you'll defend it. Well, they good in this country. Well, the natives. I don't even know what to say that. It's so stupid, some of the stuff they come up with. But the line really bugs. But anyway, so these people in these weird cults and organizations, such as TFL and MGTOW, I now believe they belong there. They're safe there. Bill will give them, his dose of negativity, and they'll stay away from girls. That's the good thing. Because I don't believe these people belong around women. If you're so fucked up in your head that you're so angry at women that you want to go your own way and pump and dump is probably what they want to do, but they can't because they're so fucked up inside. People want to be around them. They don't need to be around women. I'm sorry, but they don't need to be around females. No. These fools dragging their bag of shit, walking in the room stinking, just so negative. Nah. They belong there. And I fully believe in these organizations now. Go TFL. Go MGTOW. Keep these guys off the streets hunting women. But if you're watching TFL videos and damn 19 minutes of Bill, that shows interest and intent. So no one else probably would have picked up on that. They'll be like, yeah, Supreme, go and talk some shit to him. No, I'm looking at the person to bring me the message. Who are you? Why the hell are you watching a TFL video if you're one of my guys? My guys know better. So obviously you're not one of my guys. So who are you? Obviously, there's no face in there. That's why, I'm against Nathan Miller. I've got issues about the photo thing. I don't know if we talked about that yet. I'm old now. My memory ain't as good as it used to be, but I want to see your face, which brings me down to Stan. I can't see who you are. But he says, more old school Supreme. And as you know, I've been uploading some of the videos from the last channel. Another one from 2013. Rowing Man. Hello, Player Supreme. I've been talking to a girl who recently joined my group of friends. We're all going on a trip in a few weeks. I don't want a relationship with her. I just want to fuck her. Your typical brother. A typical dude, not black brother, but typical dude. Things are going pretty well and our conversations are interesting, but there's this friend I have that's also part of the group who said at first that he is not interested in her, but yesterday I found out that he's talking to her behind my back. Well, they say with friends like that, you don't need enemies. I see this so many times in group dynamics, people stabbing each other in the back. All right, writing to her on Facebook and things like that. I've never been in a situation like this before, and I would really appreciate your advice. Thank you. Also, I'm white European if it matters. Why would it matter? I help everybody. Don't get your panties all in a bunch because I teach African history and I teach the truth of what's going on in the world. Okay? I have nothing against you guys. Most of you, if you're talking to me, then I see you as one of the decent white people. Okay? You're not out there trying to kill innocent black children. You're not out there trying to run blacks down in the streets. I've seen videos of this. You're not out there trying to shoot unarmed black people. I've seen videos of this over and over again. Hiding those types hiding in the police department. You're not out there preaching against blacks becoming equal. So I see you as just being a decent human being. You're not a white supremacist. The problem with most people who are white is you're uneducated in the truth. You bought into the whole thing that all blacks smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. And I know there's several other blacks don't smoke weed. That we all live in ghettos. I don't live in a ghetto. I've never been to a ghetto. That we all don't read. I was an avid reader until my eyes got bad. And now I discovered audiobooks. Okay? Now I have readers. I always prove my game. I don't put music in my iPhone.
A post-apocalyptic dystopian adventure, The Traveler, Book 2, written by Tom Abrams, narrated by Kevin Pearson.
That's what I put in my phone. Either, like I just downloaded a book on Einstein and his words on imagination. Either something that I'll learn something from or something to entertain my mind. Okay? So you got to change your opinion of what the news media, actually European. It's here in America where that shit goes on. I don't think you guys do that over there in Europe. In fact, I know a lot of people go to Europe for the real news. It's only Americans. And there's a white woman that does an experiment. If you're in the UK, you guys are some assholes because you guys gave her really bad treatment. It's called the brown eye, blue eye experiment. Look it up on YouTube here. And she points out that if you were raised in America and you graduated high school, then you already were programmed to be a white racist. Just by the very education alone, it's all fucked up. Like, take World War II. They don't tell you about the Harlem Hellraisers that were active in World War II and the wonderful things they did. They only tell the Caucasian side of things. They dropped all the blacks out of the whole history books, what we did. So you've been educated one-sided. I have a client, he's older, white male. He was raised on Amos and Andy. You don't know what that is? Search for it on YouTube. Amos and Andy. And I'd explained to him how bad that show was towards black folks, how it programs white folks into a certain opinion of black folks, which started back in the 1800s when these two Jewish guys saw blacks walk around in old clothes and bummy shoes. So they started a minstrel show on that. And from there, I actually watched Hidden Colors 4. I didn't realize that's where the clowns came from. Seeing poor blacks that were destitute and making fun of them. They would color their faces, like blacks with beards and all that, ashy lips. Anyway, let's go to Infant One. Wait, I gotta give him his advice. Sorry about that. Okay, so you're in a situation where someone's competing for your girl, and unfortunately, in this situation, the best man's gonna win. You gotta stop playing around with the pussy and get the pussy. Okay, man up and take the pussy. Take her out on a date, just the two of you. Okay, let her know it's a date. Otherwise, she's gonna think you guys are just friends. Hopefully, your friend has already gotten there first. If he has, that's because you were not aggressive enough. Okay? Good luck on that. Infinite One, you're right. TFL is not real. I just think some guys are unfortunate with women and just have to work on it. Infinite One, you're back. I'm glad you made that realization. I wish the video I had done had not gotten fucked up, because I'd give you some really good advice in that video. James T. I have some questions. One, what do you say when people introduce you to new women? I said, hello, how are you doing? Pleasure to meet you. When people introduce me to females, my face starts twitching and I don't know what to say. Oh, God. That's painful, man. James T. Do I just say something like hi? Yes, you do. And keep pushing? Or should I say hi and give a compliment or something? Don't worry about compliments. Compliments are cheap. If she's pretty, she's got enough compliments in her lifetime. Leave that shit alone. Say hi. Pleasure to meet you. Let's say her name's Susie. Hey, Susie, how you doing? That's all you really got to say. Okay? Practice in the mirror. I'm going to give you an exercise I have one of my private clients doing. I want you to do jumping jacks for each wall. For each jack, or for each jack, let's see. Hey, Susie, how you doing? Or, hey, how you doing? So, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Turn the next wall. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? That will get your what's happening is you're getting so bought up in your nervous energy that your face is all twitching and your eyeballs all moving and shit. So it'll help you channel your energy. Okay? It's called split focus concentration. I want you to learn to use your natural energy, that high energy that you have in your body that's getting all bottled up because you're getting nervous meeting someone, that your face starts twitching. Practice it until you say, hey, how you doing? until it comes out smooth. Hey, how you doing? Notice how my voice changed? I put a little bit of sexual emphasis in there also. Hey, how you doing? All right? Practice it. Let's see. Number 2, is it considered being thirsty if you compliment a woman in a non-sleazy way shortly after meeting her? Look at it like this. How many times do you think she's been complimented? And she knows what you want. The moment you start giving a compliment, she knows all you want to do is stick your dick in her ass and make her suck your smelly ass junk. That she knows that's all she's got to do. That's all you want her to do. Women know that shit. You're not fooling her. Okay? So say again, leave the compliments alone. As a black man, is it okay to curse and speak a little slang around non-black women? I don't curse unless I'm pissed off, but I try not to curse around any females. Okay? To me, it shows a lack of control, and I don't want females to see me as being weak. It's a weakness. Weak motherfuckers will start mouthing off, cussing and cursing. Same thing. Cussing, acting a fool. I find myself trying to speak a little more proper around non-blacks, but naturally I like to curse and say what feels natural. So our lives are so bad that we only respond and we feel natural, cussing our asses off. Isn't it better to speak just good, plain fucking English? And now I'm actually cussing. It slips in there sometimes. I try to keep it under control. I know when you're with your boys, then you let the shit down and you talk, we talk shit to each other. But out in public, try to keep it under control. Okay? Let's change our image. Let's upgrade ourselves. We don't have to be trash. Bangura, we should Skype soon. Let me know when you are free. We should catch up. Actually, I was just looking today, Bangura. The next meeting I'm going to hold, I'm going to try it on Skype. So if I'm around this weekend, I want to try it. If you guys don't have my Skype, look it up. It's under player_supreme and send me an ad with the message, I would like to join the Hangout. I will have to create the Hangout as you guys start coming in and then just start dragging your names in there. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Actually, I'll have to take a list. So I'll make a special video and put your Skype name in that video. So I'll look for you on my Skype before the whole thing goes down. And then I'll drag you into the conference. I don't know how many I can hold. I hear it's a lot. I want to see what the Skype environment is like. I haven't done it in years. Let's see. Also a good video to another one of my old videos. I thought you would have seen all those old videos, Bangura. I guess not. Nathan Miller. I see mostly men with Irish descent with thick, long beards. I'm in America. And it's more than just Irish descent, fellas. It's someone explained to me it's the new hipster look. Have the beard and then the fade, the hair on top combed backwards, like a rooster cone. Someone's gonna thumb me down for that because they didn't like what I said. To make them feel good. Unfortunately, I keep forgetting to put these videos on private. So I'm sure there are a lot of people who don't know me. All they see is a fat black dude giving dating advice. And they don't know who I am, so they'll just do the feminine thing and thumb down. They never comment. They just thumb down. All right, let's see. Mario V again. What's going on, everybody? What's the link to Supreme Store? And I believe I told him It actually shows up in the video. The link to my store will show up in this same video also at about the 10-minute mark. Okay. After I finish the video, I'll go in, I'll make the changes when it becomes open to me. That's usually a couple hours, so it'll probably happen in the morning. Let's see, Marcus Stellmacher. Hey, playa. You know who else made it? Kent. You made 2 very inspiring long videos about him, and he fucking made it. He's 5'2" and was depressed as fuck. I'm very happy for him. All hail positivity. And I normally leave him as call him the nameless one, because I don't want his trolls coming here because I mentioned his name. Trying to do an anti-troll thing, no troll environment. Not that I'm afraid. You guys know that I've battled the trolls before. They're just not worth it. I'd rather do something more positive. Angelo. Hi, Supreme. How can I ask a girl out if I only see her with her friends or colleagues and never alone? Let me teach you. She's over there with her friends. Let's say her name is Jamaica. Jamaica, come here a second. So what you doing tomorrow about 4 o'clock? Nothing. Cool, let's go get a cup of coffee. Let's go down to Starbucks on 19, you know where that is? 4 p.m. work, sound good to you? Cool, I'll see you then. That's how you do it. No magic. You want to go out with her, you make it your intent, you go get her like a man. Okay? It's no rocket science. Would using Facebook? No. Be a man. Pull her to the side. Planet side. Don't get me wrong, I would never be friends with girls. Anani Mitty. I think you were referring to Dan Bilzerian. That sounds like the right name, yeah. I think he's the youth. Let me check to make sure. I'll recognize the dude when I see him. Let's see. I'm on Google Images right now. That'd be him. Him and his beard. He's popularized it. Now every white guy is growing the beard. But not everyone, but I told you fellas, I'm looking in fucking a famous store's catalog. There's a bearded model. It was a little dude. It just seems funny to me. I think nice trimmed beard is cool. I've seen the chin strap beards and all that, but I don't want to really preach out against it, but it doesn't work for everybody. Okay. In the black community, they like to grow the Hebrew Israelite beards, the long beards, or if they're black Muslims, they want to grow the long beards. And not every black man has the potential to grow a beard. So if you don't have the potential to grow a beard, like myself, I still can't grow a full beard on the side. Hair just doesn't grow there. I can grow the chin now. You notice my mustache. I can't grow a full mustache. My father was in his 60s before he could grow a full beard. So I'll probably have the same problem. Let's see. Planet Side, 3 days ago. I think I've done this one. I think you're funny. LOL. I don't like when people talk shit. Never had a girl. It's childish sense. They don't even know me. I'm waiting to see the girls again at the social places that I am at sometimes that I have been talking to. I tried dating sites. In the meanwhile, since I am single, for someone who said he's Spanish, your spelling of English sucks. The reason why I say that is because we use the same alphabet. I can read Spanish. I realized when I was at the phone company, telefono. It looks like telephone. You can figure the shit out. I tried those sites for 2 days, and I've been sending messages. Oh, I can also read Portuguese. I watch the Portuguese channel, and I can tell what's going on their little news thing. Sending messages to all kinds of women, and I made my profile pro and wrote about my life and passion on my profile. That's good. But my question is, why so hard getting chicks online? Let me check. I'm going to take this profile down because it's not fair to the women that are contacting me, and I just let it sit there. I've been thinking about that a lot. I now have 15 women that have contacted me. One chick has contacted me over and over again because I see her emails come in and notices. How many of them, if I was single, would I date? Let's see, I date her. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, not her. 5. 5 of the chicks I would actually date. One doesn't have a photograph. I wouldn't date the obsessed chick because she's been too obsessive. Emailed me over and over again. That's just crazy. And never go for crazy chicks, fellas, because all it's going to do is end up in some heartache shit, some bullshit. They show signs of craziness, get away. I met this Persian chick once. Didn't know anything with her, just got her digits, talked to her on the phone for a minute, and she got obsessed. She blew my phone up. But what was worse was I was at this club with my boy, met a chick. We went back to their place. Before that, though, we were in his car, and for some reason, I gave him his number. I gave the girl I was on bone his number. Thank God I did that. Thank fucking God I gave his number. Went back to her place. We went to her room. Well, actually, it wasn't her house. It was a friend's house. Went back to her the spare bedroom there. I think it was a friend's house. I don't remember anymore. But we had sex. My friend sat on the couch talking to the other chick. I don't know why he didn't bone her. I think he was a little bit intimidated by her. I got up. It was like 5 in the morning. We took off, went home. She started calling at 7, and he counted the number of times she would call over and over again. And I think it was 72 times. Over and over and over and over and over again. 72, either 70 or 72 fucking times. I will write him on Facebook. In fact, my Facebook is open right now, I think. Yeah. I'll write Craig and I'll find out. Here he is. Message. He's down. Damn, he's doing big shit in Hollywood, man. Is that? He's on a funny seeing his old big square head. He's producing and directing now. Cool. Hold on. Okay, I just asked. So I'm old. My memory sucks. But the chick called me over and over and over again, or called his phone over and over again, trying to get hold of me. He even picked up and said, Chris isn't here. And she continued to call because I guess she knew I was there. I didn't want to talk to her anymore. I didn't enjoy this. The sex was just okay. It wasn't a good connection. So I didn't want to speak to her. Yeah, that was pretty cowardly. I've done some cowardly shit before where I didn't want to talk to girls who don't pick up the phone. I had one chick, she was a stripper chick, and her dad was like a chiropractor up in the rich area up towards Tahoe, going up 50 towards Tahoe, I forget, Placerville, up in Placerville. This chick has tried all kind of stuff to get to me. Back then we had answering machines, and I'd get the stupidest messages just so she would get me to pick up the phone. And I would tell her I'm a Gemini. I'm never home. I'm always out. Anyway, like she even said she was pregnant one time. I was using a condom with her. She tried that one. That's how far she went to also try to land me. And I busted the truth out of her. And after that, I just couldn't. After she tried that one, I couldn't talk to her anymore. She tried everything. And I've got a photo of her. If you guys have seen my proof of game, you've seen it. She's the one that you barely see. You see her thong and her butt, and I'm in the corner of the picture, and she's got her arms around me. Again, I prove my game. I don't just talk shit. I don't do the fake shit. Adam. Hopefully I answered all those questions before, because I get to rambling and shit. I'm old. I can feel it. I've seen the changes in myself since 2007 when I started my 2006 when I started my podcast shows. It is what it is. Let's see. I tried dating sites, websites as a bonus. I focus more on the gym and meeting people in public. Internet actually does work. You got to put up a bomb-ass profile. You got to take your time. You got to think like a marketer. The condition I'm in right now, there's actually a market for men like me. Big, burly, with a belly, big arms, kind of like a lumberjack guy. That's why I used to wear the plaid shirts and the boots, the combat boots or the lugs. So I knew there was a look for it. There's a look for just about every person out there, even nerds. There are chicks that actually like nerds. You just got to learn to be a man, because a man knows how to hunt. A man will figure shit out. It's these weak, effeminate males that want it done for them because their mommies did it for them. They didn't have a father in the picture. So they want others to do it for them. I run into you guys all the time. Like, I've had guys ask me, I live at home. She lives at home. What can we do? That is one of the most disgusting things you guys can ever ask me. Not even trying to use your head to think. Do it in the bushes. Do when your mama ain't home if you have to. Who doesn't think? That's how bad it is. Because their mommies did everything for them. Let me stop. Don't want to rant. KR. This planet side has major problems with the opposite sex. He is lame and weak. Thug Butcher. My dad once gave me a harsh lecture once. You want power? Man the fuck up. Hit the gym. Get your life straight. I like your dad. I will make you miserable before you take the Elliot Rodger route. These men do not deserve a place in our society. Thug Butcher, you and I come from the same place. Your dad taught you well. That's the problem. A lot of the males didn't have fathers, especially in the black community. Unfortunately, black men are not honoring their kids. They're having kids out of wedlock. They're letting their kids be, sorry to use the word, bastards. There was even a fellow on my site that got a chick pregnant, and he started to talk shit about her. She was good enough to fuck. So just because the dummy didn't use a condom. And I know it sucks. Thank you, homosexuals. Now we have to use condoms too. In my days, we didn't have that fear. Not in my days, but in the beginning of my days. The only thing going around back then was herpes. And I went on a date with a girl and she said she had herpes. I didn't fuck her. I didn't even talk to her more after that. I was young. I was old enough to know better, to be a man about my shit, but I hadn't learned to be a man yet. So I just didn't call her back. Poor thing. But she was honest. Thank God for that. There was no AIDS. Again, thank you, homosexuals are fucking up between men and women. Now we cannot even touch each other sexually. We have to use condoms. You guys have no idea what pussy feels like without a condom unless you make her your girlfriend. And then you go down and take your tests and make sure you're both clean, and then you get to have unprotected sex, but then you will produce a baby. Unless she goes on the pill, which means she will gain 5 to 10 to 20 pounds. And then you won't find her attractive anymore because you're cheap and superficial, and you'll want someone thinner. It's got to start all over again. But the dating thing is kind of fucked up right now with this whole condom stuff, but it's necessary. Number one, you want to produce a child that you don't want to take care of. And I'm really disappointed in my community on what black males are doing with children. Because my ex-wife tricked me into getting her pregnant. She stopped taking the pill, but after she got pregnant, I still married her. And I'm still paying for the shit today. Another $1,200, and I'll be totally out of it. Let's see. Adam. I also have a question for you. I've got a girl on my team. I got this one other girl who I know wants me, but they know each other. Stop. Okay. I've made some dumbass mistakes in my life, and that's like one of them. And it cost me a relationship with someone that I cared about. I'll still play a player. And this is shortly before I met Jovina. Make sure her headphones are on so she can't hear this whole story. I heard you. Really? There was a girl that I really liked named Tanya. Yeah, shut up, Jovina. Don't hate. Don't hate.
Isn't she the one with the little kid that had little
Yeah, that's the only thing I like about she had little kids. I hated that. I didn't want the one with the little kids. Outside of that, plus she was a lot younger than I was. Anyway, I was a player. I was still playing and was still out there in the game. And I did some online dating. Never met this chick that I met online. She was, I talked to her a few times in email, stuff like that. And she had dated some famous people. She was really, really, really attractive. Thick and curvy, but, the really attractive type. Tits were just like, whoa. I had a photo of her when she was skinny, little skinny shoulders and these huge knockers. Anyway, I went down to she was a psychic also. And I love psychic. I love women that are intuitive because I have the best connection with them. I went down to her house. We jumped in the bed. The moment I walked in the door, we fucked. We went out. She bought me lunch at some Italian place because she was Italian. And then we went back to her place, did it again. And that evening, I drove home. Whistling, driving on both sides of the road, playing Italian music in my head. Actually, it was the Bay Area. I was confused about how to get home. I had a MapQuest sheet, and I figured out how to get home. Tanya's little brother got married, and they had a baby, and the baby passed. Stupid me. Connect those two up so that they would feel some consolation. She told him that we were intimate. Tanya found out. So we broke up for a little while. She's laughing at me.
Pointing.
She's pointing and laughing. If she only knew about the chicks I was seeing once they started seeing her. Actually, one of them approached us in the club. But anyway.
That was somebody else other than Tanya.
No. That was Candy.
Desiree.
Oh, yeah, Desiree. Yeah, she also. This mulatto named Desiree.
And Kim. Was it Kim?
And Kim, the other mulatto. Yeah. Well, she didn't really approach us.
No, but
Desiree did.
Desiree.
Jovita got him to go to the bathroom. Desiree came in.
Yeah, I stepped away for two seconds. And she would swoop.
She was there. I only fucked Desiree once, and it's only because she wouldn't give me none. She made it hard to get. Kim, I fucked her the first night. But Desiree, she made it harder to get. All because Kim, I'm going off another story, but Kim started spreading around the club that I was a faggot because of my boy Craig. Something about Craig. What was it? Oh, she saw our Burning Man video.
Pink towel.
Yeah. And I would collect towels from the fitness club I worked at. I didn't care what color they were because I'm a single male. I need some fucking towels in my house. Sometimes people leave nice towels in my house. I take them home, fill bleach in there or some shit. A towel got bleached out, ended up looking kind of pink.
It was red.
It was sort of red and the pink. Craig got an assignment to go to Burning Man. I went and helped film it. In fact, it was my video footage that NBC in New York used of the burning of the man. So anyway, I showed her the video and she saw Craig come out the shower in a pink towel. We were screaming because dumbass, we're given an RV and we didn't put propane in there to heat the fucking water. So every time we took a shower, we screamed like bitches. We made a joke about it. You know, cold showers. Come on, Jovina. A fucking cold shower. Two idiots. So, you know, he came out in his fucking pink towel in the video. And we used to film each other how he would scream in the shower, you know, and so like it was a joke. So anyway, plus, you know, my friend was bisexual or whatever. He is not anymore. He's straight up. I think he's straight on the other side. We don't talk about it. Anyway, yeah. So I went off another tangent. Sorry. I got so many stories to tell you guys. I had so much fun out there. I went to Burning Man, caught 2 chicks, and boned them.
You're that old man that's gonna tell stories.
I got to share with my guys so they know it's possible. Most people at Burning Man were sleeping in tents. It was raining that night. I told the 2 chicks, well, let's come back to our RV. So I gave Craig the outer. Well, I took the master bedroom, and Craig had the other bedroom out there. And I could tell he was fucking up after I fucked mine because he was just talking. He gets nervous. He just talks. So I invite them both back to my bed, and I boned his chick.
Shame on you.
He got the boner later after we got back. They called us to come down to San Francisco.
Oh, used.
And he for sure laid it down on her. We had wild fun. And back then I didn't know about his issue. I thought his issues were all gone, but like that. So where was I in this goddamn story?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't. What are you doing? Listen to my shit, huh?
Listen, you're talking.
Just like a female, you start telling some shit. They
We're in
be,
the
put your headphones on next time.
Huh?
Put your headphones on.
I'm in the kitchen.
When you sit down, put your headphones on.
They were on.
Don't be listening to my shit,
You're loud.
because some shit about you would come up.
What? So? Ain't like you never talked about me.
Yeah, that's true. I have a question for you. I have a girl on one team. So I was talking about a girl on one team. And I went to Tanya and I got back together. She forgave me. And what broke us up was some other stuff. Well, I was seeing other women. But she even wanted to do a polyamory or some shit like that. No, I'm not interested in that. Once you found out about it, I don't want you knowing that I'm doing it. If I'm going to cheat on you, I don't want you to know. But if I'm be open about it, it's okay. But if I start cheating, somebody else be open about this. I don't want you out there fucking other dudes. I'm selfish, self-centered, childish mind, whatever you want to call it.
Chauvinistic pig.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Obrigado, senora.
Ah, yeah. Ah, de nada.
Senta cu grande.
What?
Gordo. Cool. That ass. Well, I can't speak Portuguese clearly enough. Let's see. I should let the second girl know the situation, let her decide if she can handle it. That would be the honest thing. In my youth, I did the low-level player stuff. Towards the end of my game, I was more open and upfront. It was just, I think it was actually Tanya. She was the only one that I wasn't totally upfront. Well, I started upfront. She asked me to go see other people. That's why her message was, I have to get in line. She already knew anyway, but I kind of led her to believe that I'd actually knocked it all down. Yeah. And actually, I had knocked it all down, but I built it back up again. Sometimes I like to get rid of all of my stable and start over again because they get boring. The same chick gets boring. Imagine 10 years with just one individual.
11.
Imagine how boring that is. Okay, Jovina, we're going to knock one out tonight. All right. Roll over. And then she's all broke down, complain about her hip. That's what old sex is like, fellas. Eventually get to the age where we'll walk down this little hall and she'll say, fuck you. I'll say, fuck you. That'll be our sex. We'll walk on past each other. Let's see. I explained to her I made a mistake. Oh, because of my dick greed. So that's the story of my dick greed. Trying to do something nice. It cost me that relationship for a while. Then of course, I blew it later on. Because I built my team back up. Player Supreme. I've got this white girl. And she has a half black, half white little 10-month-old baby. Okay. The baby is super cute and gets a lot of attention from people when we go places. So I asked her if she ever gets dirty looks from people. She said no. I heard you speaking on this and just thought I'd let you know what she said. As I explained to him, one person doesn't change 30 years of other white women, including, by the way, the girl I just talked about, Tanya, she tried to do internet dating for a while. She went out with a white guy. He treated her with utmost respect. She brought him home. He saw the half black kids. It got disrespectful. Should have black kids. It turned to shit. Okay? So, including what Jovina and I took it the very day when we travel the country. When I'm out with Jovina, when we travel the country on our road trips, do we not get white people staring at us still?
Of course.
So of course.
All the time.
All the time. Just because she isn't self-aware, and remember, it's also a baby. My oldest son, he's kind of light-skinned, lighter brown eyes. Both of his kids were born with blue eyes with two different women. One even with a Mexican, were born blue eyes. When the first one was born, it was so strange to see a biracial baby with these deep, bright blue eyes. And even, I'm sure even the racist people stopped saying, "Oh, what?" They always comment on how pretty his eyes were. So you don't know what they're really thinking though when they stop and see a baby. Okay, they may just want to see how much white blood he actually has. They're comparing. Oh, he wasn't too black. He looked more like us. You also can't see a baby in a stroller, and it won't be seen black until it's actually walking around their legs, when they actually can see the child. And that's when, as I said to him, whites will start the hate looks on her. Now, time has changed. It's not as bad as it was when I was younger. I recall walking across the street with a white chick, and it's always a truckload of white guys. It's always a truckload. They got to be in the trucks, speeding trucks. Nigga lover!
And they have to be speeding, of course.
Yeah, they're always speeding. So I recall that incident and other incidents that I'm not going to waste time going into. But these days, they just give dirty looks. When that baby gets older, ask her again if she's noticed the looks, the certain look. It's a certain look that the whites will give other whites who have biracial kids. And if you're a biracial kid, you ever noticed your mom get that look, or if she ever talked about it, pipe up. Look at how the family treats him. Hey, look at Obama. His grandparents had some pretty racist things to say to him while he was growing up. Look how they treated him. It wasn't all hunky-dory. Again, Bangura, good video. Lexman, this play guy is a troll. He seems to be quiet now, so let's just pray for the best. Supreme got a quick message for you. How would you recommend getting friends at the gym? I think I've done this one, yeah. And also answered with words, written words. Lamar, Supreme, I've got chosen for the times at the gym. Oh, okay. You came to the site. You're Solent. I did today's podcast show on that Solent. If that's you. I believe in leaving chicks alone at the gym. Also at work. Never at work. Never, ever, ever at work. I've done videos on it. I'm going to have to do a video on it again. Why? It's not good policy. She can get you fired. The law will stand on her side, especially if you being a black male or any type of minority. When I was on So Suave, I read this post of this guy he was deathly afraid coming out of Australia. He had a good job. He was high-paid job. An office party at another place, the office got together. He pushed one of his coworkers up against the wall. White guys, what's wrong with you guys? Listen, he pushed her up against the wall. Then he licked her face like a dog.
What?
He licked her face.
Disgusting.
He pushed her up against the wall and then licked her face. And he was afraid to go back to work because HR would be there.
Should be very afraid.
Why do you guys do shit like that? It's not the first time. What's this fish hook shit about? Why do you do that? I'm of the belief that it's old energy coming back from primitive times that's still within mankind. That some of you guys are in it, acting out in your sexuality. Because I can imagine, back in the times, it was a fucking ice age, and not very many women in the cave. So you pile up on whatever female's there and did brutal shit to her. Why the brutal sex? Why have animalistic type sex? What is that about? I don't understand it. There's someone that does it. Not all white folks do it, but the ones that do, have a dialogue with me. I want to understand, because I don't get it. Why the fish hook? And why spit in the face? Why spit in, humiliation stuff? I don't get that. It's gross. I've seen porn before. Back in the early 2000s, the older guy I talked about, he told me about the fish hook. And I was still watching porn back then, and I saw it. Fish hook. Ah. So I, played around, I tried to do Jovina. Yeah, no. Get your fingers bit. I'm still looking at the tip of my finger. See? Oh, there you go. There. See? Bit my fucking finger off, man. She was hungry that night. But seriously, I don't understand, and I'm kind of curious about that. That rough shit. Is that because you want to dominate her and teach her that she's nothing? I'm curious. That's all. I'm asking an honest question out of curiosity. Not trying to make you feel bad or defame you. I just don't understand it. And I seek understanding. This is my chance to get it. Like I asked a long time ago, why do you guys always spit in the urinals before you piss? Someone said, I don't know why, we just do it. I tried it a few times actually just a couple of weeks ago, because I was having that cold problem and I had to go pee real bad. I spit first. And maybe that's why, I don't know. But it's like a thing, because I used to bounce and I worked in the bathroom sometimes. And I noticed, Caucasian guys did that a lot. Also, if you're Caucasian, when you finish taking a piss, make sure you wash your hands, okay?
Please.
Yeah, please. And if you're a white chick, wash your fucking hands. Because Jovinas have noticed that also. I didn't realize that chicks are that fucking nasty.
Let's go back. Grab the paper towel to touch the door handle, because I didn't want to touch the door handle.
Yeah. I'm not trying to defame the Caucasian race. I just had some questions. And I noticed things. So I want to pass on some stuff that'll make it better for you. I've seen blacks not wash their hands too. And you know who you are. But I noticed that there's a prevalence there in working the bathrooms. On my site, I posted a series of videos on a bouncer documentary, because there's a wife of one of them, these good-looking bouncers, and she was talking about his energy. So I felt that was, appropriate for my site. When you have the right kind of vibe, females can feel it, and they're attracted to it. Look for the video on bouncers that's on YouTube and watch number one at about 13 minutes. Maldonado's wife. There's a character in Maldonado, good-looking guy, great physique, real tough guy, or tough guy wannabe. Because he says he likes the violence, and he wants to fight. I never want to do that shit. His wife talks about that energy aspect. It's worth watching for that reason alone. Looks like I've already caught up with my questions. Again, I don't mean any insult to any race. I just had some questions. If you have questions about black folks, go ahead and ask me. Okay, make it fair. Make them real questions. Just because you might be caught in your feelings. Yes, black people take showers every day. We take baths every day. That's the way we're raised. Before I get one of those kind of questions. Yes, we also clean our homes every day. I don't know of any blacks that didn't. That's how we all grew up. Okay? We're fanatics about it. Now, I have ran into, I don't know where they were from, but they were black. It was a female, and she was musky as fuck. And I've also talked to a black male on this channel who didn't know about brushing his teeth. But those are rare instances. There's rumors that black people don't bathe and that our homes are dirty. No. In fact, our parents make us clean the fucking house. Every Saturday we'd get out the Comet and clean the walls. Then we could go outside and play. Clean the bathroom because my mom, she'd come home tired. She had assignments for us. Make sure the house is clean like hell. Make sure the bathroom's clean. Make sure the kitchen's clean. If it wasn't, you got your ass beat. How many guys remember that shit? And it's kind of funny. You could hear your parents' car 2 blocks away. So you knew she was coming. So we run around and try to clean everything up. Wait the last second. And she's walking up the door. We just finished the last thing. But that's black society and black folks. It may be different today. All right. Again, I don't mean to insult any race of people, but let's all try to be brothers. Peace.